Hello Cancer, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope all is well. So I'm jumping on here guys to do your November 2019 monthly love reading. Before we jump right in, I want to wish everyone a safe and happy Thanksgiving if you guys are celebrating that. I wish you guys a safe and happy holiday. All right, so without further ado, let's jump right into your November 2019 monthly love reading. So at the top of the deck, I have 6 oracle messages, and underneath each one, there's a clarifying card. And then at the bottom of the deck here, these cards are what you guys are currently going through right now in your relationships. All right. So the first card that came out, Cancer, was Moon Tree. Okay, and with this card coming out, it's saying that you guys are, going through some kind of spiritual thing in your life as far as like meditating, praying, and all my signs have been getting this. You guys have withdrawn from this love connection that you guys were in, and I feel like with this Moon Tree card coming out, you guys are like in a spiritual mode, so to speak. I just feel like you guys are doing some self-introspection. This Moon Tree card can also mean something that you have put aside. It's saying for you to pick it back up, and it's going to make you money. For instance, going back to school, if you guys have stopped going to school or haven't finished school, it's saying pick it back up. If you guys had put something on the back burner as far as an idea of some sort, it's saying pick it back up, that it's going to make you money, that it's going to be very fruitful for you guys. The Moon Tree card is also a card of being in alignment. Okay, it's saying that conditions are right for you guys right now for whatever you want to do. Like I said, whether it's going back to school, whether it's picking up that project that you put that you put on the back burner, it's saying pick it back up, and it's going to make you money. Like, it's going to be something fruitful for you guys. And I feel like a lot of you guys are in that state. A lot of you guys are more concentrating now, focusing on your money, focusing on your career. Some of you guys are in jobs that you don't like, and I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting promotions. A lot of you are going to be moving on from the job that you are in. And for others of you, you guys are probably going to be getting a promotion with that Moon Tree card. All right, what's clarifying the Moon Tree card is the Six of Swords. And just like I said, because the Six of Swords is a moving on card. And I feel like I said, a lot of you aren't happy in your current job. This could also be a relationship. Okay, and you have moved on from that situation is what I'm getting. The next card, Cancer, is the Earth Connection. Okay, and with the Earth Connection card, this is a card of renewal and rebirth. Okay, just pretty much wanting to start over. I feel like the relationship that you were in was very toxic. The relationship that you were in was very stagnant. The relationship that you were in was no longer serving you, was no longer benefiting you, and you're just wanting a renewal, you're wanting a rebirth. And guess what came out? The clarifying card that came out was the Ten of freaking Cups. Okay, so with the Ten of Cups coming out, this is celebrations, all right? Marriages, happy home life, balance, fulfillment. And I feel like, just like I said with the Moon Tree card, you guys are manifesting this. Okay, you're manifesting a new love, manifesting a new relationship. Okay, this can also be a job. Okay, manifesting a new job, a new career. All right, so that's a really, really good card to have. So you guys are manifesting love. Some of you are manifesting a new job, a new career. And a lot of you have moved on from this dead-end ass relationship as well. And a lot of you, like I said, are going to be moving on from this dead-end ass job as well. The third card that came out was Trilogy of Light. And with this Trilogy of Light coming out, Cancer, it's just pretty much saying the wheel is set in motion for you. This is another card that's saying that something that you put aside, you need to pick it back up because something good is about to happen. So I don't know what you guys put on the back burner, but there's some kind of idea, there's some kind of something that you guys put aside, and it's saying to pick it back up. So this is the second card saying the same thing, and this is going to be your wishes fulfilled here with the Ten of Cups. All right. The next card that came out, or actually the clarifying card that clarified the Trilogy of Light, is the Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups coming out, that's just saying, I feel like you're going to love what you're going to do. I feel like you're going to love the new career that you're going to be headed into. I feel like whatever you put aside, you love whatever you put aside. And it's saying to pick it back up. All right, that's what I'm getting. And I also feel like with this card, that relationship that you were in, I feel like you were very loving, you were very loyal, you were very caring. You had intuitions that this relationship wasn't going anywhere. I feel like also with the Queen of Cups that I feel like this was a one-sided relationship that you were in. You were doing all the giving in this relationship. I feel like you wore your heart on your sleeve, Cancer. I feel like, you love this person very deeply and honestly, and you were very loyal to this person, and this person didn't want to do right. And I feel like you walked away from this situation. And I feel like that's why, you have these cards of, renewal and rebirth, is because you're wanting something new. You're wanting to move on, is what I'm getting. The next card that came out was Eternal Flame. And with the Eternal Flame card, this is, you walking your own path now. All right. You're not depending upon this individual for your happiness, is what I'm getting here. You're standing firm, you're standing in your truth, and you're moving on. The card that clarified that was the Four of Pentacles. And with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like, you feel some type of way, because this is still holding on to the past. I feel like you feel some type of way of letting this person go, but they were not benefiting you in any kind of way. This person had a lot of baggage. I feel like this relationship was blocked. It was cold, controlling. All right. The person that you were with was probably also a workaholic. Like all they did was work. They didn't pay you any attention, didn't pay you any mind. And I feel like that's all they did was work. I also feel like they were materialistic. They could be a little stingy, but definitely this relationship there was a blockage here. All right, this person did not make time for you, Cancer. And I feel like you just got sick and tired of being sick and tired of this situation. With the Ten of Cups being here as well, I feel like you guys had a family. All right, because the Ten of Cups is a family card. And I feel like that's why it was hard for you to move on from this situation. But like I said, this situation was no longer serving you. You had to leave. The Forgiveness card came out. And with the Forgiveness card coming out, that's just you, moving on. You trying to forgive this person for what they did to you and moving on from this situation is what I'm getting. What clarified the Forgiveness card is the Five of Wands. Exactly. So with the Five of Wands being here, Cancer, there's a lot of verbal and physical struggles, a lot of obstacles, a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of one-upping, a lot of, not seeing eye to eye. And you had to, get out the situation. It was a constant battle every day, a constant battle, and you had to get out that situation. The next card is Heaven on Earth. And with this Heaven on Earth card, I'm going to read it from the book because someone else got this. I can't remember who it was, but I'm going to read it. I also read it in that reading as well. But with the Heaven and Earth card, this is very profound here. I'm going to read what it says. It says, this card is pointing to the fact that you have helped create a disturbing situation in your life by giving power to something that you did not have to give power to. Regardless of who or what is bothering you, the current situation can be transformed if you cease to give it power. Exactly. So that's exactly what you're doing. So what the book is saying is that you gave this individual, or the situation that you were put in, they're saying that you caused it. All right. Some kind of way you were giving power to this situation. And I feel like you finally put your foot down. You finally walked away from the situation. You're finally doing you and taking back control of your life. Because what clarified the Heaven on Earth card is the Ace of Pentacles. And wow, this is a really, really good card right here. This could mean, abundance in money, abundance in love. Okay, so it can go twofold. I see new love on this board, Cancer, and I also see money on this board for you guys. A lot of my signs been getting new love and money, which is great because this year was some bullshit. All right, so I see new love coming your way. I see money coming your way. This reading will have an extended version. If you'd like to purchase the extended version, you can purchase it for $8. Click the arrow to the right, click the link in the description box, and it'll take you to my page. Okay, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment below. Click the bell for future notifications, all right? Thank you so much. All right, and so at the bottom of the deck here, this is what's currently going on in your relationships right now. The first card that came out was the Queen of Wands. Yeah, and this is you right now. You're the Queen of Wands. You put your foot down. You've had enough. You've walked away from the situation. The next card is the Lovers. Could be dealing with the Gemini here. But with the Lovers card being here, this is romantic love, all right? This is physical, sexual attraction. This is also making a choice. So this is telling me that this can go either two ways. The person that you were with had you in a third-party situation, or the person that's coming into your life, it could be two people coming into your life, because this card is a card of choices, and this is probably you having to make a choice between two people. But we're going to clarify the Lovers card in the extended reading to see what that's about. We're also going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles in the extended reading to see what that's about, because that could be somebody new coming in as well. All right. The next card that came out, guys, was the World. Okay. And y'all know what the World is. The World is the ending of a cycle. The World is, moving on from situations that no longer serve you. The World is happiness. The World is victory and success. The World is triumph. okay? Goals being fulfilled. You could be traveling for a job, moving out, moving, and definitely moving on from a situation. But definitely this can also be promotion and prosperity as well. So you got the Ace of Pentacles and you got the World for prosperity. So that is really, really beautiful. The next card that came out was the Nine of Pentacles. And this is you just being single, independent, focusing on yourself, focusing on your career, moving on from the situation. This is also business expansion, abundance, all right? So I see a lot of good things here as far as your money is concerned, all right? But definitely you probably will have a choice between lovers here is what I'm getting. And at the bottom of the deck here, you have Judgment, and this is a reconciliation card. So your ex might be wanting to come back in to reconcile, but with the Judgment card here, this is also renewal and forgiveness. And you remember you had that at the top here, renewal and forgiveness, okay? And I also feel like truth and clarity came out about this situation. I also feel like you put your foot down, okay? You told this person you was leaving them here with the Judgment card. But we're going to clarify this as well, because we're going to find out what your exes want to say to you when they come back in, because this is definitely a card of reconciliation. You also have the Hermit card. And with the Hermit card, this is just you, doing some self-introspection, meditating, like I said earlier, and, just moving on from the situation. The Chariot, exactly, the Chariot, moving on from the situation. You guys have a lot of major arcanas in here. You have the Lovers, you have the World, you have the Hermit, and you have the Judgment, and you have the Chariot, moving on from a situation. You guys can be in an interracial relationship as well. But wow, you got a Knight of Swords coming towards you. We're going to clarify him as well. You got the Knight of Swords coming towards you. But yeah, this relationship was very toxic, because you had the Devil card that came out. Very toxic relationship here. And you had to move on, Cancer. You had to move on from it. I feel like a lot of you were in this 15 or more years is what I'm getting. And then the other card, the final card that I'm going to read for you guys is the Five of Swords. Yeah, lots of fighting, lots of arguing, lots of drama in this relationship here. And you had to move on from it. And I feel like, it's a lot of renewal and rebirth on this board here. And I feel like that's what you guys are headed to. All right, let's get you some oracle messages before we go. So we're going to get some outcome cards on this situation. Find out what your ex is wanting to tell you. Find out who this Lovers is that's coming towards you, and who this Knight of Swords is coming towards you. All right, so let's get some oracle messages for my Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know for November? A change in the wind. Yeah, exactly. So a change in the wind is you moving on from this situation here. A change in the wind is you moving on from this situation, saying no more, standing your ground, putting your foot down, and saying no fucking more. The next card is Round and Round, because this damn relationship was in cycles. This person was just, it was a roller coaster here. And you're done with the situation and mending. And I feel like with mending, I feel like that's just you taking back control of this situation here. And, moving on from this situation. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be single and independent and moving on with your life. And deep knowing is at the bottom. And like I said, with the Queen of Cups, you had good intuition. You knew that this relationship was no longer serving you and that you had to move on from it. All right, so we're going to do some clarifying in the extended reading and get some outcome cards on this situation with the new person coming in and your ex. Okay, so if you guys would like to join me, you can purchase it for $8. I will see you guys in a hot ass second. Have an amazing day. Peace, love, and blessings.